What up, guys? Nerdscum here. So I just watched the live streaming panel for the Doomsday Clock at New York Comic Con, and I am a little nervous. I will say that I love Jeff Johns, and he's really good with continuity, and he's really great every time he's started to tell a story that I didn't think was going to work. It usually ends up working. And when he talked about the book, he was very sincere, and he seemed like he had all the right answers. Like, it seemed like he was not going to be doing what the Before Watchmen books do, which is they contradict the original story a lot. Some of them just aren't really all that good. I know a lot of people like them, but as something that's supposed to go along with the book, or maybe it wasn't supposed to. A lot of them felt more like they were tied to the movie, so maybe that's what the intent of it was. I don't know. But anyway, it felt like he was not doing what they did with that he was trying to remain true to the source material. But yeah, for the most part, he had all the right answers when he was asked questions, and again, I trust Jeff Johns. I love his writing. He's done very few things that I haven't really, really, really enjoyed. Having said that, during the panel, they also showed the first 6 pages of Doomsday Clock, like the ashcan, black and white version of them. And it was really, really cool, and I was really, really into it. But in the final page reveal, they revealed that Rorschach's still alive. Which doesn't make any sense, and it is Jeff Johns. He said in the panel that he's going to explain it. That is part of the story, and that's cool, but still that makes me really freaking nervous because that just seems like it's creating a whole lot of room, a whole lot of legwork, a whole lot of going back and explaining things just so you can have this character that people like back. And again, I trust him, but I think also the problem with that is, and even when Jeff Johns was talking about Rorschach and writing Rorschach, I'm really worried that he is going to do like the movie did and kind of try to make Rorschach a more likable character. For those of you who haven't read the book Watchmen, in the movie, they attempt to make him a more likable character. They want you to think he's cool. So they remove a whole lot of the more extremist elements of his character. In the book, he is a pretty extreme racist and misogynist and homophobe, and it's not just that he's like a gross, smelly guy, but he's also an awesome crime fighter who has no mercy. It goes way beyond that. He is a fanatic in the truest sense of the word. And but he is a character who's written in a way that you can kind of have a darkly comedic aspects to that character and have a little bit of fun with him. But when Jeff Johns describes him as the most fun character he's ever written, that kind of makes me nervous. Again, I trust Jeff Johns a lot, and I'm really interested to see what happens with this. The other thing that he mentioned that did give me a little bit of hope is he basically said that someone asked if the book was going to be about politics or about modern day politics, and he said not in a direct way, but that the book would be focusing on the ideas of extremes, because in the world we live in, everything has become an extreme. Either you extremely love something or you extremely hate something. And he's right. That is the way the world is. There's no middle ground anymore. There is a middle ground, but if you're in the middle, if you're a moderate, then you better just shut your mouth and stay out of the way. Because right now, for the majority of people, the way it feels anyway, is a very, if you're not for us, you're against us mentality. Mentality of no, they're on the other side, so we don't even listen to them because they're trash, they're garbage. And in fact, they're not even people, so it doesn't matter what we say or say about them or do to them. And it feels, especially with the way that the media portrays things, in the same kind of perpetuation of this idea, because it creates a climate in which it's very easy to get supporters for whatever side you're on. It's perpetuated more and more, and so while I'm glad the book won't be focusing directly on politics as they are now, it will be focusing on the idea of where politics have gone. And that sounds really interesting. But, man. Also, the book starts off in 1992 in the Watchmen universe, so that's kind of interesting, and we get to see the ramifications. It could be cool, man. Like, oh, I don't know why Rorschach's alive. I really was not wanting, as much as I want to see like Rorschach and the Question face off. Not really. Like I don't know, man. I don't know. It could be cool. It seems like there's gonna be like lots of time travel and lots of universe jumping, and you know, it just makes, where the fuck's Booster Gold? That's my question, Jeff John. How is Rorschach alive? And where the fuck is Booster Gold? Tell me, Jeff, where is Booster Gold? Thanks, guys. That's all I have to say about that. Let me know what you thought down in the comments. Give this video a like if you liked it. Share it with some friends. See what everybody thinks about this whole, now that we know a little bit more about Doomsday Clock. See what your friends think about it. Even your friends who don't read comic books, who probably have just a passing knowledge of the Watchmen and Superman from pop culture. I'd be really interested to hear what the vast majority of people think, given the new information we have. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Nerd Scum out.